What's up, guys? Matthew getting ready to watch Season 5, Episode 8 of The Sopranos. Last episode was an interesting one. I mean, you guys, obviously I'm filming this ahead of time. I hope that you guys lambasted me in the comments. I liked the episode, and I think definitely it would be in my least favorite realm of episodes. That being said, your least favorite episodes of The Sopranos are still some of the best television of all time. So there's no like malice or pain or anything like that. I loved the Tony stuff last episode. The other stuff was, but nonetheless, I'm very excited for this episode. It's I think I've spoken about it the last couple episodes. It's really starting to sink in just how little episodes I have left, under 30 episodes of this amazing show. I'm never going to be able to witness this show for the first time ever again. So each episode that I go into it's like a big moment. Like it's almost hard for me to watch episodes of The Sopranos nowadays because there's so little of them left. So I don't know. It's a love-hate relationship, but I'm going to hop into it. You guys know me. I'm going to yap a lot throughout the episode, and I'm going to yap a lot at the end of the episode, so I might as well just jump into it. If you guys like the video, please drop a like, leave a comment. It really helps me out. I have got the full-length reactions up on Patreon. I am already multiple weeks and multiple episodes ahead over there. If you want to check the exact episode that I'm currently on, check the YouTube comments. And if you enjoy the content that I make for the channel, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. Again, it really helps me out. Let's get into episode 8.
That's called the Trump Palo oil. Fool the eye. It was done by an artist, right?
It's everyone in this show is such a loser. Like, if you understand what I mean. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just so low on the totem pole, but everyone is just
That's why I appreciate your support. I'm moved up here now. You and me are gonna do great things together. Amen.
Man, little Carmine, I hate to break this to you, but I would not be surprised if you are dead within the season.
Carmine, my God!
Who done it? What? Is AJ playing the same song, or is he just hitting the things and it sounds the same every time? What do you mean? Okay, he's good.
Shit.
He's not good.
After all these years of marriage, you know what you find yourself thinking in your private moments?
Bro, shut the
Please,
fuck up.
God, let me die first. I don't want to miss him.
I'll tell you what. Hopefully, I find a wife soon. She better fucking die before me. I want to live as long as possible.
Maybe he'll be fine by his birthday. No, he's turning 75, Ma. That's a milestone.
Hello, sir. You look badass.
Fall, but a few days of rest and he should be fine. The neurologist is giving him a final look, and then you can take him home.
Thank you so much, Doctor.
Thank God.
Thank God, yep.
His roofing days are over, I'll tell you that right now.
I guess, huh?
He'll be back at it next week.
Well, what do you think about inviting Tony?
Wow,
You trying to manipulate us back together?
I should have not.
Everybody would understand if you didn't. You're separated.
I know, but just the idea of having a family party in the backyard without Tony there, manning the grill, playing host, it wouldn't be the same.
Bro,
They take care of this man. I think it's a very wise decision.
What decision? I haven't made one.
I thought I heard you say that you had, that he wasn't coming.
I can't. Reverse manipulation? What is going on?
Well, let's set you back about 99 and change. You're spending like you're already on the throne. Had a good year? Oh, God bless. Well, we're doing car talk here. Phil. I don't know me. He won't let that
Get over it.
money, and he was ducking me. Look, I'm not saying you're wrong. Phil treats nickels like manhole covers. Believe me, I know. But the captain's loyal to me need to know I stand behind him right now. Fucking little Carmine. This asshole's giving away washing machine.
The classic. The classic manipulation tactic.
The racetrack, the money Philly owed you.
Well, if I'm paying for it, we do it at Pushy's, or we don't do it at all. His wife's running a body shop now. We can at least control expenses.
The thing with The Sopranos, it does some weird cuts. Not in a bad way. They do cuts to random things, which I would obviously think are important, but sometimes they aren't important. Like 10% of the time they aren't important, so it lulls you into a false sense of what the fuck's going on. God damn, man. Okay, dude.
Tony, hi.
Hey, Edge.
What's up?
How are you?
Ben, goddamn what? Like 15 episodes, it feels like? 10, maybe?
Can, maybe help us both out and throw a little business your way.
You didn't need to come down. You just gotta phone me.
The thing is, I gotta pay for the repairs. Long story. I distracted him while he was driving. Anyway, the point being that anything you can do to keep costs in line would be a big help to me.
Scam him! Scam him!
Have a seat.
Wow, what a... This whole house is a man cave now. Dude! What is that, Burger King? You eating... If you're eating Burger King, you're down in the gutter. No offense. Hey, look, as someone who can speak, you cannot be eating Burger King.
How's your father?
Much better.
You sitting on bags and shit like that? Dude, you're leaving shit open, too. Again, as a food connoisseur, you can't be leaving stuff open.
What party?
75th birthday? You know, the surprise party we talked about last summer?
Oh, yeah, that's coming up?
Yeah, next Saturday.
I would assume that she's going to let him come.
I think maybe it would be easier, anyway, for both of us, if I went at it alone.
I'm gonna be honest, I thought that Carmela would... I thought one of her worst traits would come out, in the sense of let Tony be there to control everything, so... Yeah, not in a bad way. Maybe in a bad way, I don't know.
Why put us and people in an uncomfortable situation?
Well, I decided right away when we broke up I wasn't coming.
Really?
Yeah, I blocked it out of my memory.
Well, I'd like to contribute anyway.
Oh, Mom and I are taking care of it.
For you, 75th? I insist.
Carmela.
No, I would rather see you go back to your therapist.
Yes.
I'd like to see you go to a therapist. And I'm not the only one.
Oh, really? Well, you can tell them all that I can't afford it.
Well, it's not really your business anymore, whether I go or what.
See, they're just, it's pure magic. It's pure cocaine when the both of them are on screen.
They had Jesus hanging off a helicopter.
And, like, anytime he's on screen, I just feel so fucking bad for him. And I don't love him, if that makes any sense. But just the way that they're doing him, the way that life is doing him.
Said they're having a surprise party for Carmela's father next week. It's gonna be 75. You get an invite?
No, of course not.
No, but we go way back to when Moses wore short pants.
Call my lawyer.
Hello?
Hugo, ¿cómo está?
Who is this?
Corrado, Soprano.
Oh, Corrado. How are you?
How am I? I'm a prisoner in my own home, Hugh, is how I am.
What the fuck? Anytime he opens his mouth, he's like a tortured poet.
And also send you my regrets. I'd love to be at your Jubilee.
Junior.
Jubilee?
But the federal government says I can't leave the house, and my family keeps me sedated. Bobby told me it was a surprise party, but I told him, I go, at our age, it's enough surprise every day when we get up in the morning.
Yeah, totally, man.
I suppose so.
So happy birthday, my friend, and many more. Arrivederci.
He's got that smug-ass smile on his face, too. He looks like a snake. Or like Randall from Monsters, Inc. Anytime he does that little...
How we do this week?
Good. The accurate dealer, what's...
Oh, man, it really sucks, though, that you're gonna have to go back in jail or die in the next couple episodes.
And getting straightened out wouldn't hurt neither.
Just eat what's on your plate right now. I mean, Christ, what's it been, a month?
I'm a team player, cousin. I'm Charlie Hustle.
He ain't no Jimmy McGill.
I'll do it.
Look, if you need some money...
Get the fuck out of here.
This man ain't got nothing to live for, it feels like. He just... I think I mentioned this in a past episode. It really feels like, especially in like an American prison system, the minute they get out of the prison, it feels like they just want to go back.
What the fuck is this?
No, what the fuck are you talking about?
Was a front-end collision, Phil.
This new paint isn't as brilliant.
It's factory paint, same as original.
It is different. It's duller.
Oh dear God. The seats! My ass doesn't feel the same in them.
Something's off with the seat.
What is it, Phil?
Feels off kilter. Try it, Joey. You're right, it's off its axis.
Recline strange, too.
Try it.
Nobody said anything about the seats.
This is unacceptable. Come on, Joey.
No, hold
Give me
up a
call when
second.
you get the job done.
All right,
okay?
a couple of days, Phil.
Phil, we did what was asked of us.
One of my favorite parts about The Sopranos is how fucking petty and kindergarten E these characters act.
So, Dad.
And it'll be petty act after petty act, and then all of a sudden we're fucking killing each other.
We'll come here first for the presents, and then we'll go over there.
Sure. That sounds fine.
Did somebody tell you something?
I know all about it. You can save the cloak and dagger.
AJ.
Huh? What?
Junior Soprano told me all about it.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking man.
Oh.
You don't know the half.
Relax. I'm fine with knowing. In my age,
Oh my
I'm
God.
surprised enough to be able to get out of bed every morning. So who's coming to this shindig?
Tony? I want Tony there. I love that Tony guy.
What sticks in my craw is that when he got that medal, you two weren't even invited to the ceremony.
It was out in California. They knew that your father doesn't like to be out of his element. Now, here's someone we can all be proud of, Anthony. Dr. Fagoli served in the State Department. In Rome, he was career assistant to the ambassador.
That's cool, man.
He got a medal from the Pope himself.
Wow.
But
Rip
when
the
we
Pope,
were kids
man.
together in the Navy.
This is obviously filmed, or it's going to be released a lot later, but...
Hey, you, stop acting like a child.
Oh, lighten up. He's old enough to hear.
Man, he's getting a lot of screen time. And he not only is he getting screen time, he's kind of awesome. More awesome than usual.
Dad, Tony isn't coming to the party.
Why won't he come?
Well, I felt that since we're separated, we should get used to the idea of living separate lives.
Makes sense.
That's a crock of shit.
You don't talk to her like that. This is very difficult
I've
for
known
her.
the man for 20-something years. It's his house. How's it gonna look?
I talked to Tony about it. He's in agreement with me.
Because you put the screws to it.
Man, shut up,
I'll
Dad.
cancel the party.
Go right the head ahead, because I'm not coming if the man of the house isn't there.
And Johnny, you want to run a body shop, run a body shop. You said because you claim your piece of the garage. So you want to be a woman in business and do what you think the situation calls for.
I just want to put my kids through college.
That's a good thing, Ange. You know, some woman left alone like that would have given up.
Tony, before I outlay for these costs, yeah, I need to know.
Ange, I'm not there. What do I know?
Fuck him. Hey, you won't be a dickhead. Fuck them all over. Make this shit as expensive as possible.
Tone, what's up?
Pussy's Party Shop is one of your stops, right? Well, they're fixing a fucking Shav Iran's
Oh,
car.
Jesus.
Can you be there when he picks it up? Make sure he's happy, but don't let this shit spiral out of control.
Right. I'll take care of it.
Thanks. On my way to Welsh Farms, get a triple blueberry sundae.
Good for you. Enjoy.
Hot summer night.
Go for it. You deserve it.
What the fuck? I don't know. Is that an invitation to party, or like what does that mean? Is that code for let's hang out with the boys tonight? What does that mean?
Mambo? Oh, Carlos was teaching you the mambo. That's a different story. Get out! Get out!
I hate and love how cringy the show is.
You guys gotta settle that shit.
It's not the boat.
It's not the boat. It's Lorraine Caluso.
Rainy Calusa.
Little Carmine. Went to school with her.
Yeah, sure, yes.
Kill a woman. Come on.
Easy pickings. Oh, man. Fucking Blundetto, man.
I can't sign on right now. I want to give my cousin the benefit of the doubt. You don't want
It's all that all these people. They were all raised into this fucking family in this business, so it's all that they know. It's all they're comfortable with. But Jesus, could have been so much more than
Thanks, guys.
this, because he is 100,000% going back into jail or being killed.
Presents at my father's party.
Well, that's nice, but it's kind of short notice now.
You'll come crawling over, Tony. A pretty good cake.
Jerry, say.
God damn!
I think there is.
What's with the muscles?
I know you're short-handed. I thought you might need some help around here today. It's my weekend with the boys. They'll stay out of the way.
Goddamn whole town is showing up.
Can I make you a cocktail? I make a mean rusty nail.
Now? No.
Thanks again for letting the kids take a swim.
Oh, sure. Anytime, you know that.
Kind of scaring me here, man.
What are you here, 5 years now?
I asked you to get up at 11. We got a lot to do today.
Well, you were supposed to send us to Mr. Wegler for summer school.
Put it down. You are here.
Hello.
Which is great. You can help with the setup.
I feel like I'm a part of the, after knowing these characters for so long, I feel like I'm a part of the family, and I'm sick and tired of these motherfuckers. I'm sick and tired of these kids. Like, they've done nothing wrong. They're just existence.
Been scouring the internet for any trace.
Here is your cake pan. And you're gonna clean up.
Why does he mew in every scene nowadays? AJ, that is. And he catch him in the background.
I can imagine how much you must miss her. Your only daughter.
Was she like 11 when she lived with you guys?
We had her 12th birthday party right before she moved out.
Do something with your life, man. You were on the right page, and now you're straight back down. You've Christ. I feel my heart's beating. Like, what the hell?
Returning your quarterback. You said you needed it.
Happy birthday, Grandpa.
Later for that. Get your uncle out here.
He left. He said he told you had to boat for a minute. He asked us to watch the twins.
What do you mean he left? Wait, what do you mean he teleported out of the fucking...
Yeah, help me with this.
No, he's just dropping off the kids to go do this, that, boom, boom.
I don't feel like I'm sitting at 12 o'clock.
You're sitting at 12 o'clock.
May I? I don't give a fuck. You can sit in there till fucking San Gennaro. It'll still need to be dealt with. This car went through a major collision.
Why do I kind of love Phil? What's going on?
Seems okay.
How could it be okay if it's askew?
Motherfucker's cracking out askew.
What's the matter, Joey? You got a fucking eye problem? You look like Stevie Wonder, your eyes rolling around.
What'd I say? I didn't say nothing.
He's got this all fucking Goodman neck shit, too.
Break, Phil. The seat is fine. You just have a problem with the grain on the leather from the factory. You think I'm stupid?
Oh!
Oh!
Come on, Joey.
Hey, Phil. Now, how about this? They replaced the tracks under the seat. Maybe throw in a CD player in the dash.
We
You can just throw that in?
We replaced the tracks. He's got a CD player.
Jesus, God, Duke, they're hosing us for a $2,000 factory seat.
Come on, Joey.
Tony.
Tony.
Nice to meet you.
Tony.
You coming?
Tony, you fucking pushover pussy. What are you doing? Why were you needed here if you're just gonna do that shit? Oh. Oh. Yeah, I forget who said it in the comments, but someone said that I was gonna do the oh like for the rest of my life now, and they're correct.
The prosciutto wrap chef. Rosalie just took him out.
Poor Artie, man. This man can't ever just enjoy a party. He's always got to cook.
Many Napolitans in Sicilian feel that way.
Well, you really have to go to Italy to know, and so many of them don't.
I ate like a champ all the way up and down the boot the whole 2 weeks.
But those recipes that you used to send me from Tuscany, Lena, my God, they were a revelation. Burrito misto,
Something, it was, I think it might have been one of the first compliments I gave this show.
Soprano, would you like to say a few
oh, what's
words?
up, man? Cracking out the camera. One of the first compliments I gave about The Sopranos was they're like, obviously the family dynamic, the writing and the acting, it's all so realistic. But for some reason, the parties are so realistic because they're kind of dull and they're kind of, you know what I mean? They're kind of like, there's no love, there's annoyance, there's boring conversations, there's like the forced need to be there. Like I don't know, something about it perfectly puts me in the shoes of someone who's in
They boy's favorite.
a stupid ass family party that I don't want to be at. Uh-oh, he's gonna perform. The clown's here for the circus. Gotta make his presence known, gotta be the biggest thing in the room.
Ross, wait till you taste this stuff. There's nothing else like it. Tony, I want you to meet a couple of our oldest friends. Dr. Russ Lena Fagoli.
Nice to meet you, sir.
My son-in-law, well, whatever, Tony Soprano.
You're a doctor like, Kissinger's a doctor.
Yes.
Huh.
Russ had an audience with 4 popes.
Oh. What section did you all sit in?
Oh, idiot.
Oh, nobody likes this motherfucker.
There, my lovely bride. Still the prettiest girl in the world. Thank you for putting up with me all these years.
I just expect him to fucking keel over and die.
A Beretta.
This man, shotgun. Oh, shotgun.
Nice to have money. Give me another Rolling Rock, Jay.
What time do you start drinking today? Probably right after you got up.
Oh, cuz.
Oh, I gotta stop, dude. It's so addicting.
Sure, I got nothing better to do.
Oh, this Tony, man. Tony, what are you about to be forced into thinking you have to do?
Like the freezer full of venison this year.
You got it, kid.
Getting bigger by the second. Okay. No comment.
Beautiful piece. The over-under action, the engraving. They're artisans. And you know, I've been to the Beretta studio in Russia.
No kidding. I'd love to see that.
You know, that company goes back to the 1500s.
Not all.
Sure, the best pieces. They never export, you see.
Damn.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I still think we have the greatest legal system in the world, but it's becoming more and more discriminatory. I mean, if you're a minority, or worse, an immigrant from an Arab country, civil rights don't apply at all.
No place is the breach of civil rights more evident than the penal system. Rehabilitation, please.
That's that's what I was just talking about earlier in the episode.
Prison becomes the only venue where the convict can function.
A little bleeding heart.
This man is going down.
How you doing? Yeah? Remember when you were a little girl, what I used to call you?
Oh, this man has got nothing. He's realizing he's got nothing. Stop fucking looking over there, Carmella. I want you to stay away from him as much as possible. I feel like you're getting. I knew that you would be lulled back in. I just want to stop it. One last chance. This man is reaching out for help. He's calling. Tony Blundetto is calling out for help.
Friend's maxing out the situation down there at Puss's.
Sure.
Back to receipt, 2K. I tried.
Well, I'd hate to see you get stuck with that. Then again, a friend over there's taking me to the clinics with this divorce shit. I got a belt tight.
Punishing her? Ange will end up on top. Come on, Ange.
We get some able-bodied seamen over here. Tony B?
Seaman? What? Is this man a fucking slave?
Like a fucking slave?
Whoa! Oh!
I didn't have a drop.
Whoa!
Lester will drive. He's in the bathroom.
Car crash to kill everyone? Why am I so paranoid today? What's going on?
You sorry for what?
Oh,
No, I want to hear.
please, Carmella. The off-color jokes, the sausage
Classic
twirling.
sausage twirling.
These are cultured Italians. Russ is a
You guys are off-brand Jerseyans.
He's a pompous man. He always was.
Let's talk about this another time.
That's why you didn't want Tony here. It had nothing to do with the marital situation. All along, it was so that your cultured Italian friends, who were born and raised on Arthur Avenue, I might add, Gavone's son-in-law.
He made us all look like Gavones.
Whatever we are, I am proud of it, unlike you, obviously.
I have always been proud of my heritage.
Oh, bullshit. You were glad DeAngelis didn't end in a vowel.
I never said that.
And when Meadow came out, oh my God, she's so dark.
You're drunk. I'm going home.
No, there are.
I do. Why are the arguments so fucking good in this show?
I wanted to believe my mother was one of them. And what the fuck are you crying about?
Oh my god, she's whipping out a little bit of Olivia. Oh no.
Fish out of water. You're it, Tom.
Taking the T.O.
I thought he was about to throw her ass in the goddamn pool.
Here, let me get this.
No, I'm fine. You have fun.
No, really, let me get.
He wants him. He wants back in, man.
Ronnie, put me down.
Looks like you could use a...
Get her in.
Don't you? I'm serious.
One.
AJ.
Two.
No, Tony, don't.
I hate it because it's cute, but like, no, Carm, don't give in. It's like it's the same. It's like it's a new Melfi situation. I just. Yes, drown him! Drown him!
Marco.
Why are he still closing his eyes? What's going on?
Grandma's not a maid.
I'll put him in the hamper.
Get a little attitude on him.
I don't know. Yes, you do.
What'd you steal?
From the 96 Olympics in Atlanta, it looks like.
God damn. Was this man a master?
That's when you were stationed in Saudi Arabia, right, Dad?
Yes, that's right, but I'm talking to your brother. You took this tonight, didn't you?
I bought it from AJ.
You stole this from your cousin who opens his house to you?
Hey, that kid fucking deserves it.
He doesn't care. With all the stuff he has, he got to go to the Olympics
Aww.
and everything. I love where he lives. I don't want to come back here.
You're gonna return it tomorrow and apologize.
I
You're
feel
your Game Boys.
That's mine. Jason's is in the drawer.
I feel like that's.
He's the Salvation Army.
I didn't do nothing.
You're just as bad as he is because you didn't stop him.
It's just a fucking slow downhill beating of this man. And the minute he got out of jail, that's what I said. I just expected the worst.
Know what it's like at that age.
Get away from me.
Can't wait to see each other.
Get away from me.
Can't keep your hands off each other.
Back up off me.
Tony, what are you doing?
Oh, what? Yo!
What am I doing?
That might be one of my favorite shots of the entire show. That was great.
You tired?
Yes. Come on. Marty is right over there.
You like it, don't you? Makes it risky. We're like children again. But yeah, that's something I should have immediately thought of. I would assume that she's gonna deny this the first time, and then it's gonna happen to a repeat in the second episode, and she'll go back. Maybe. Well, hold up.
Nice, no?
Hold up. Maybe I'm wrong. Should I have more faith in Carmela?
Does it feel nice?
I didn't say that.
Just as I always say that Tony will never change, I think that Carmela will never change as well, as much as I want her to change. It's almost like this whole divorce thing. It's going to bring them back temporarily. Obviously, it's going to bring them back to when we were younger, when we were kids, and the excitement, and the this and the that, and then obviously, it's just going to revert back to the way it was pre-season 4 finale. Really, dude? Nobody woke this man up. And why the fuck did this man just have the towel wrapped around his bald ass head?
Thought your instruments were going to be used about this.
Wow, what a visual. Wow, what a visual.
Hey, Joe.
What a shot.
Tony, right?
Oh, you come here too?
Why is no one ever fucking competent in this show? I mean, it's not that bad. I would assume it's just a bruise, but... I mean, you guys know, this show has the best ending scenes of any show of all time. Consistently, so... The music always hits. That was Frankie Valli? Call me stupid. Oh my god, dude. I'm not a music aficionado, but I do know Frankie Valli, just not enough to recognize him apparently. I love that episode. That was a great episode. That really was, and I think I don't want anyone to misunderstand this, and I'm pretty sure, even though I know that the people who watch these reactions, their favorite show is The Sopranos. You know what I mean? So they sort of worship everything about it. And I know that because I've watched reaction channels for 10 years. You know what I mean? I've watched Attack on Titan and Lost, and you know what I mean? I've watched those reaction channels, watched the show like 15 times. So like I know the feeling. But a part of me, just really thinking about it, I think the last episode might have been my least favorite of the show. And the reason I'm bringing this up now is because I do want to say I really love that. I want to repeat, I'm not shitting on the episode, because the worst episode of The Sopranos is still, like, you know, some of the best television you've ever witnessed. So, like, that is not like oh, this show fucking sucks now, or anything like that. It's just I feel like that was the last episode, and the reason I'm bringing this up is because I'm about to really compliment this episode. That's why I'm bringing it up now. But I feel like last episode, something didn't hit for me. And I don't know, maybe I was trying to convince myself that just that it was like a 10 out of 10 episode and I was missing something, but I don't know. It didn't have that magic for me. Like, this episode had that magic. It started off very slow, obviously, but Sopranos it's a slow show. It's, you know what I mean? That's why I love it. For those of you who watch like a show like Better Call Saul, to me, is still to this day probably, God, look around. I don't want any Sopranos fans to be there, even though I've watched 5 seasons of this. I still think so far the best live action show I've ever watched is Better Call Saul. Although Better Call Saul, Sopranos, The Wire, it's like a fucking 3-way, 4-way tie. Breaking Bad, throw Breaking Bad in there. Leftovers too. I don't know. I feel like I'm just talking in a fucking circle, just complimenting everyone. But it's like Better Call Saul. When you talk about Better Call Saul with people who, you know, haven't watched it, they just go, I tried to get into it, it was slow. I'm like, what? What are you talking slow? People just use that word to describe shows they don't like. So, as in like it's a bad thing. Oh, the show is slow. Yeah, it takes its time. This show, I would classify it as slow, but in a good way. It takes its time. It sort of it knows what it wants to do. It knows what it needs to do. And it makes you feel the way it wants you to feel at the end of each episode. And I really do have to compliment that. But again, going back to this episode specifically, this had that Sopranos magic for me. Honestly, this episode felt a lot more contained than most episodes of The Sopranos, whereas usually I would say there's usually the 3 storylines, an A, B, and C plot in each episode. Some of them do have just A and B, but this one really felt like an A and a B and a half, if that makes any sense. We had a couple Tony scenes, but for the most part, it felt very party oriented. I loved seeing Ange for a little bit, but again, the highlight for me was probably the Blundetto stuff. It feels just like the Junior stuff. This whole show, you know what this feels like? This feels like a roller coaster of impending doom, and I'm just I'm on that downslide, and I know we're about to crash. I know we're gonna crash. There's no up. There's no fun. It just feels like every single character is on a slow roll down to fucking ground zero, and I can't help them. I'm like screaming, like, no, don't do it, don't go there. But it's just like, it's just the way it is with fucking. I know. I'll say this, and for those of you fucking in season 6, Tony and Melfi will fuck or something like that. But I feel like I have that feeling like, no, don't go for everyone but 2 characters, Meadow and Melfi. You know what I mean? Where Melfi, I'm always in that constant fear of like, no, don't do it. But I always have faith that she won't do it. And Meadow, I just have high hopes for. Now, the more that the show goes on, and I've said it. It was one of my predictions since the very beginning. Like, this is not going to be a happy ending. You know, like, I don't see any world in which this is a happy ending. I would obviously hope for Meadow to do something, but I don't know. I could see Meadow. I mean, Tony fucking anything connected with Tony is just gonna fucking shrivel and die. Like I really see that. I don't know if he's going to fuck her out of a position or a job or at a party or something like that, something weird like that. But her dream is gonna be crushed. Okay, this man Blundetto is going back to jail. Tony is not going to be happy. Carmela is going to crawl back over to Tony. Not like a... Again, just as I was talking about, and in my opinion, the immediate parallel for me between the two storylines this episode, Blundetto and everyone in this organization, but specifically Blundetto from the focus episode, he knows nothing else. It's all that he knows. He tried to fight his nature. The first half of the season, and we obviously saw how that ended up. He's just immediately back to where he was. That's what Carmela is. That's the same exact thing. It's you would want her to change. You would want her to grow as a person. Again, not only just to like get away from the bad man, get away from the big bad scary man, but also to better her, like genuinely better herself. Because again, as we've discussed on the channel, she has hypocritical ideas. She has, bad opinions. You know what I mean? She's not some perfect angel. She has things that are wrong with her. And she sees things that are wrong in her life and she overlooks them, for the comfort and the luxury. It's almost like she's, I don't know, what's it called? Oh man, I'm blanking on words. Man, this would have been a goddamn good analogy. This would have been a good analogy, man. She's like drinking herself to where she's just in a perpetual state of numbness in terms of her life. You know what I mean? She's not doing the things that would make her the most happy, but she's doing things that would just keep her at the bare minimum, if that makes any sense. So I feel like Blundetto by the end of the season is going to end up back in jail. I feel like Carmela by the end of the season is going to end up back in her jail of being in a relationship with Tony. And I don't like to see it, but again, I repeat, the show feels like just it's always perpetually going downhill. And oh man, it sucks. It sucks that I know that it's going that way, but I gotta keep watching. It's addicting to keep watching. Something else that I do want to talk about, and I know that I mentioned it last episode with Carmela, and it's something that I'm seeing more and more with these episodes. And not that they haven't done it since season 1 or whatever, but I feel like they're really doing it now. Something about having main characters just appear in the background of shots that aren't important in the episode, I really like. Like, obviously, Chris and Jesus Christ. Why am I blanking on Adriana? Oh my god, man. Just shoot me. Obviously, I love Chris and Adriana. I'm not saying, oh, thank goodness we didn't fucking see them doing it. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, I know the format of The Sopranos. They only give about 2 or 3 focus episodes for each major character per the season, and then they do sort of, let me repeat that, they only get 1 A-plot, or 1 or 2 A-plots in the season. The rest of their stuff is contained to like C and D plots for most of the other episodes. But I like seeing stuff like it. Just, I don't even know how to describe it, and I don't know if it makes sense. I don't know if you guys feel the same way. There's just something comforting about, like, okay, it's almost like when shows don't have stuff for actors to do in an episode and just completely leave them out, I immediately just go, oh, well, the actor didn't want to be there, they didn't want to pay the actor that much, or something like that. When they just appear and they don't have anything important, but they just appear, it feels like I can buy into the show more. I can go, oh, Chris and Adriana are here. I like that vibe. Again, it's not important, but it's just something that, again, it's that what Sopranos does best, those little fucking details. They add up to amazingness, if that makes any sense. You guys are probably going, what the fuck is he talking about right now? Man, fight Carm. I know that she, oh, sure, that's the thing, she already fought, and it was such a big step, and I was so proud of her. But like, at least she has to go back. She's gonna go back, man. Damn it. That was I love that episode. I really did. Wow, I love that episode. We got Hugo. Again, I'll repeat, it's one of those things. This show has a lot of sort of side characters, and a lot of, again, I think when it comes to writing, the only thing that you can even say is a weak point about The Sopranos writing, and I personally don't have that much of a problem with it. I do know, just in a couple conversations, people kind of make fun of it, but like, Sopranos does have a tendency to be like, 80 episodes into the show and go, oh, well, here's my friend that I knew all along that's been here the whole time. It's fine, I can overlook it. But for the most part, when they introduce characters like that, I just go, okay, we're going to focus on them for a little bit. It's going to be sort of symbolic to something in Tony's life or parallel to something that one of our main characters is going through, and then they're going to die or leave the show. So when you focus almost an entire episode on a Hugo party, he's been a recurring character in the show, I immediately go, oh, he's going to fucking die. I just get paranoid for some fucking reason, but you don't need to. I will say this show does kill off a lot of people. Obviously not a lot of main characters. Like I'm talking like 6 or 7 main characters a season. They don't do that, but they kill every time they can. They kill a side character, as just seen in that last season or the last scene. So I don't know. I'm in a perpetual state of paranoia when I watch. Like, oh my god, dude. Oh my god. I gotta think. Just thinking through the whole season. I think that's what that was my 8th. Definitely top 4. Definitely upper half for me. I'm liking the season so far. I will say, again, my catchphrase when I watch this show, and it's something I've said so many times, and you guys have acknowledged it in the comments. This show is the most consistent show I've ever watched. I repeat, like, I don't think any episode stands out like head and shoulders above the rest. But at the same time, I don't think that there's a single episode that I would classify as bad. Or, like I said, I repeat, I think that Marco or In Camelot might have been my least favorite episode of the entire show. That being said, I loved it, and I thought, you know what I mean? Like it wouldn't be like leaps and bounds below other episodes. No, it would just be 0.1% lower than anything else. But that being said, I think so far this is my least favorite season. And obviously, I'm saying that the season, I'm not even going to say could heat up. The season is going to heat up. I know that the season is going to turn the fuck up. So, and I don't want anyone to think, I'm not saying turn the fuck up as in like, oh, this shit's been boring, speed it up. No, I'm not saying that. I'm talking about perpetual state of paranoia about the show, just watching people die. I'm in a perpetual state of paranoia that people are going to misunderstand what I say and think that I hate The Sopranos. No, that's not the case. I love the show. I love the season. But as of right now, I would probably say it's my least favorite. Which is funny, because I know that I'm pretty sure a lot of people, like maybe even a majority of people, think that this is the best season, which I can't, like, again, that's the thing with opinions. I can't knock anyone for thinking that, because again, I really like it. So, I don't know. I think, I may be wrong here too. Like, screen time wise, maybe I'm being like fooled or something. It feels like there's less Tony. And I think that's because there's significantly less Carmela scenes and there's significantly less Melfi scenes than past seasons. So, I don't know. Because that's the thing too with Melfi. And I say it almost every episode. And I've definitely said it these last 2 seasons where I've been like, it's been at the forefront of my mind. I want more Melfi scenes. I want more Melfi scenes. But I'm almost being a hypocrite. The reason I say I'm being a hypocrite is because I always say about Tony, well, first of all, Melfi is a very isolated character. Melfi is only on screen if she's interacting with Tony, you know, other than her therapy scenes, and a couple with her family in the earlier seasons. She is primarily a Tony-adjacent character. So obviously, if Tony is not in therapy, we don't get Melfi scenes. But I always say, and I said it since the beginning of the show, Tony is a static character. He doesn't change. He's always been who he's been, and he's always going to be who he's going to be. He is Tony Soprano. It's going to be his downfall. It's going to rip apart his family. Obviously, like, it's not going to end up well for anyone connected to him. And a part of not changing is not going back to therapy. A part of it is not accepting or listening to your fucking therapist. It's, you know what I mean? So, like, it makes perfect sense that he is not going to therapy as much. It's just the selfish part of me going, I'll go to therapy. Go to therapy, it's so good. But What are you going to do? Blundetto, man. The question is what he just performed going to be? Because again, he is going to go back to jail. It would really suck if he dies, but I think that going back to jail would be the more powerful option, if that makes sense. I mean, I feel like all of the people who got out of jail this season are going to end up back in jail. Phil and... Who else? Angelo got out of jail, right? Was it Angelo? Yeah. Phil, Angelo, Blundetto, Feach. Was that the only 4? I don't know. They kind of drip feed them to me. I know we got the overarching maybe the most out of place scene in the entire show in the season 5 premiere of Tony sitting down with Janice at the TV, just listening. It was like it's like a summary of what you're gonna see this season. Like, on this season of The Sopranos, these gentlemen just got out of jail. These guys will affect the criminal underworld. Obviously, I'm joking, out of place, but I feel like it would be very strong if strong writing, like not like it'd be weak writing if they did the opposite. But I think it would be strong writing if they all end up just in the same exact situation they were in at the beginning of the season. Maybe not all of them at the end of the season, but throughout the show. I could definitely see that. So, what are you going to do? I will see you guys next week for season 5, episode 9, man. Wow. No, what was it? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 26? 26 more episodes. Technically, I've technically got 2 full seasons. Technically. So, wow, man. I will see you guys next week. Like I said, you guys have a good one. Please like the video, drop a like, leave a comment. I've got the following reactions up on Patreon. Like I said at the beginning of the episode, check the YouTube comments to see the exact episode that I'm currently on over there. And if you enjoy the content that I make for the channel, I would really appreciate if you subscribed. You guys have a good one.